I'm back. I I checked I checked to see how how I'm doing as far as videoing, and my arm gets tired holding the phone up, but I don't have a tripod or anything yet. Um, I think I say a lot, so don't worry about that. But I'm gonna have to be doing some slicing because I checked the first video I did and it seemed to be working out okay. But I had the TV on and I had it on pause from a video and there's blue in my glasses. I don't know what's happening now. I should turn my TV off, just to have it off and not have that color in my glasses. Anyway, so I was telling you about myself. I am 66 years old. I've had very tumultuous relationships when I was younger, and I didn't know how to respect myself, and so nobody else respected me either. So I don't think I'm a very likable person for some reason. People just don't stick around. It's not funny, but it is. I think I prefer it that way. I am a loner. I am a homebody, but I do like getting out. I do like going to the casino. I like going to restaurants. I like going to movies. I like going, to the park. I love walking at the park. I love nature. I'm a tree hugger. Um, I love, going to the woods and just hugging those trees and just feeling grounded with nature. I love animals. Oh, I love animals dearly. I lost my best friend. His name was Silver. I'll show you a picture of him one day. Beautiful kitty. Beautiful. I don't know if he was like Himalayan or snowshoe or ragdoll, but he did kind of melt when I held him. He was very special. We went through a lot. I lost him last January 26th, and I miss him. I miss him a lot. We knew each other. He knew me, you know. He knew what I meant when I'd say, "Are you hungry?" You know, he'd look at me, his eyes would widen, and then we'd go off and I'd feed him. And, just little things like that. When I'd pick him up, I knew where to put my hand and he knew to put his paw in my hand, you know. I miss him very, very much. He was beautiful. There was just something about him, his spirit. Well, my Bible teacher says they don't have spirits, but they have souls. I think he had a spirit. There was something about him that was light and just loving and bright. Anyway, I miss him. He was my kitty. So I hope this isn't too boring. I'm not sure what to talk about. The guy said, do at least 20 minutes a day. So I'm going to try to do that. And we'll see what comes of it. Why not? Everybody else does it. They go to the casino and they record themselves, and, you know, uh, why not? I'm stuck in my life right now, I think. I'm stuck in a place. I need to get out more. I should just go to the casino by myself if I want to go to the casino. I've gone out to eat by myself. I've gone to the movies by myself. I tend to spend a lot of time just hanging out at home. I've got more energy in the mornings than I seem to, half during the day. I've gotten myself in the habit of taking a nap, at like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon for maybe an hour or two. And sometimes I've even had naps for 4 hours. So I know, I definitely needed that sleep. But um my life is good. My life is good. I have a good life. I don't need to complain about anything. And I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm an honest person. I think I'm a loving person. I think I'm an honest person. I think there are people that don't think I'm honest, and that bothers me, but not really. I don't care so much anymore about what people think about me, if they think about me, you know? And I mean, anybody that knows me doesn't really even know me. People who know who I am don't know me. They don't take the time to call. I don't take the time. I don't reach out anymore. I've been burned and burned over and over and over again. Excuse me, just from female friendships, male friendships, you know, um, gosh, there was this, yeah, there was this one friend I had. We were friends for like 14 years, but he always called me. Whenever I'd think of him, he'd call within the hour. It was weird. But I hardly ever called him. Um anyway, uh, I just I, I had him help me buy a house. He was getting into realty, you know, into the real estate world. And as my friend, knowing me, for as long, I even wrote down a list of what I wanted in my house. And I'm not blaming him. I made the final decision, but I ended up in a house that I wouldn't buy today, you know. Um, I went on Social Security disability back in 2012. I worked um, since I was 16, and I worked for 38 years, and it got to the point where just being my favorite job left the state. And it was a miracle. I got another high paying job, made more money than I've ever made, but it was working with women. And for some reason, it was so simple, I couldn't comprehend it. It felt like they all made it so complicated, and it just wasn't. It's hard to explain. But anyway, um, I was there for about a year, and during that time, God, if anybody, that knows me watches this, especially if anybody, that I used to work with, who cares? Uh, I'm not saying any names, I'm not doing that. So, but I I've dealt with depression my whole life, and uh, I know I'm going to go here, there, and everywhere. Um, what really helped me was listening to Greg Dickow talk about being righteous, how we are the righteousness of God by the blood of Jesus Christ. I watched that every day for 30 days in a row, and it really changed me. It changed the way I thought, and, all that. But anyway, when I was working at the last job I had, I uh, I slid into the back of one of the girls that works there car, and she claimed, you know, she sued me, right? How comfortable is that? She was best buds with the HR lady. Um, it was very, very uncomfortable. I went to apologize to her, and I laughed, trying to make light of it. And you think it's funny? And I'm like, oh my God, people. Uh, people. An accident is an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. But anyway, I was only there for about a year or so. And I was seeing a therapist, and she talked me into going on disability. And I thought, well, my sister had died, my mom had died. I lost this job that I loved. I had been there for 9 years, and I loved the job and the people. And, so those were big losses, I guess. And I was having a hard time. Plus, I'm a recovered alcoholic. Well, sort of. The longest I was sober is 13 years. And that's fine with me. I have no, I started getting sober in 1979. And, people in AA just, that's a whole nother world. There's nothing but a bunch of cliques, and, I don't know where I belong. I just don't know where I belong. But I don't want to get depressed. I don't want this to go on for too long to get depressing. So I'm gonna stop for now, and hopefully this has been 20 minutes. I don't think so, but I gotta see where I'm at now. All right, talk to you later. Oh, yeah, subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks. Bye.